Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with our new chapter, that is determiners. So students, you have already covered all these topics earlier, but basically you need to know what all falls under the category of determiners. So what is determiner? As the word itself suggests, determiner is a word that introduces or clarifies a noun, and it always comes before a noun. So it is a word that is used to modify a noun. For example, the man, this book, some people. So here the words like man, book, and people are a noun, and you can see the accompanied words are the, this, and some. Now, these are the words even more clarifying the noun and introducing the noun and making it particular. So, first of all, suppose if you just say book, then it has no clarity about that. But if you say my book, you have more clarity about it. So the words that give you more clarity about the noun are called determiners. So here the words like the, this, some are determiners. Now we will learn about the categories of determiners. Basically, determiners are divided into 4 categories, namely articles, demonstratives, possessive, and quantifiers. Now, let's see the first type of determiner, that is articles. In the previous video, we have thoroughly discussed the articles, its uses, where you are going to use a and the. So, we have seen that there are 2 types of articles. They are definite articles and indefinite articles. The is a definite article which point out at the definite thing. Indefinite articles are a and an. A is used before a consonant sound, and an is used before a vowel sound. For example, close the door, please. So here you are pointing out at the door. So articles are a determiner. Again, we have the next example, that is, I have got a friend in Kolkata. Again, here you are clarifying the noun by using the articles. Now, we are moving on to the second type of determiners, that is demonstratives. Now, students, again, remember we have already covered this topic earlier. So, there are 4 demonstrative determiners in English, and they are this, that, these, and those. Demonstrative are used before a noun in order to demonstrate. And students, remember, demonstrative determiners can also be used as demonstrative pronouns. When they are used as determiners, they are followed by the nouns they modify. For example, you can see the comparison given in your text. The first one is demonstrative used as a pronoun, that is, this is my book. And then demonstrative used as a determiner modifying the noun book, that is, this book is mine. Now let's learn the third type of determiner, that is possessives. So possessives are used when we need to refer to a noun that belongs to someone. Now again, here you have 2 types of possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. Now, possessive adjectives are the words that modify the noun, following it in order to show possession, like my, your, his, her, its, our, your, their. Now, possessive determiners are different from possessive pronouns. And some of the possessive pronouns are mine, his, hers, yours, ours, theirs. Students, remember this. Possessive pronouns can stand alone and are not followed by nouns, whereas possessive determiners, on the other hand, are followed by nouns. For example, this is my house. My is a possessive determiner and it is followed by the noun house, which it modifies. Whereas in possessive pronoun, for example, is that car yours? So here, yours is a possessive pronoun. It is not followed by a noun. So that's about the possessives. Now let us come to the last type, that is quantifiers. So a quantifier is a word or phrase which is used before a noun to indicate the amount or quantity. It indicates how much or how little of noun is being talked about. For example, some, many, a lot of, and a few. So, quantifiers can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. For example, there are some books on the desk. He has got only a few dollars. How much money have you got? There is a large quantity of sugar in this bag. He's got more friends than his sister. So here the words like some, a few, much, a large quantity, more are some examples of quantifiers. Some of the quantifiers used with uncountable nouns are like much, a great deal of, a little, little or very little, a bit. And then the examples of some quantifiers which are used with countable nouns are many, a number of, a great number of, several, a majority of, etc. And then there are some quantifiers which are used with both countable and uncountable. They are like all, less or least, some, lots of, plenty of, any, enough, a lot of, etc. And students, remember that little, a very little, mean that there is not enough of something. And then a little means that there is not a lot of something, but there is enough. And then again you have the quantifiers like few, very few, mean that there is not enough of something. And then again you have a few, means that there is not a lot of something, but there is enough. So students, that's all about the determiners. I hope you understood it well.